Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the highlight of our Flores de Mayo, the Santacruzan. Tonight, we don't just witness a parade of beauty, but a journey of faith. We commemorate Queen Helena's historic search for the Holy Cross, accompanied by the various titles of the Blessed Virgin Mary and the heroic women of the Holy Scriptures. Leading our procession is Methuselah. He reminds us of the fleeting nature of life and our humble return to dust. Following him is the Reina Bonderada, bearing the colors of our faith, symbolizing the arrival of Christianity in our islands. Dressed in the vibrant and regal attire of the Muslim South, Reina Mora represents the Filipino people before the arrival of Christianity. She is a symbol of our rich cultural heritage and the diverse roots from which our national identity blossomed. Next, we see the three theological virtues that guide every Christian heart. Reina Fe, the first theological virtue, unwavering faith with a cross. Reina Esperanza, the second virtue, hope, our soul's steady anchor. And Reina Caridad, the greatest virtue, charity and unconditional love. Reina Abogada, Mary as our advocate and the defender of the poor. Walking with humility is the Reina Sentenciada. With her hands bound by rope, she represents the innocent who have been unjustly accused and convicted throughout history. She reminds us of the trials of the early Christians and the ultimate sacrifice of the one who was condemned to save us all. Reina Justicia, the mirror of justice, the balance of truth and mercy. Witness now the brave women of the Old Testament. Reina Judith, the biblical heroine who saved her city from invaders. Reina Sheba, the seeker of truth and wisdom who visited the wise King Solomon. And Reina Esther, the deliverer of her nation, the queen who interceded to save her people from doom. Samaritana, the woman at the well who met the living water, Jesus. Veronica, the woman of compassion who wiped the face of Jesus. Tres Marias, the holy women who remained faithful at the foot of the cross. We now honor the various titles of the Queen of Heaven. Ave Maria Queens, the beautiful titles of Mary in the Litany of Loreto. As the letters pass by, they spell out Ave Maria, the angelic greeting to our Mother. Reina de las Estrellas, she carries a wand with a star. Reina Luna, she carries a crescent moon. Reina del Santísimo Rosario, she carries a large rosary. Behold Reina de las Flores, the Queen of Flowers, symbolizing Mary's purity and beauty. Reina Rosa, or Rosa Mystica, the mystical rose. Reina de las Vírgenes, the Queen of Virgins. Following her is Reina de la Paz, the Queen of Peace, reminding us of the serenity that faith brings to a troubled world. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. We welcome the Reina Imperatriz, representing the imperial dignity of Saint Helena as the Empress of Rome. Finally, we present the star of our Santacruzan, Reina Elena. She carries the lignum crucis, the wood of the cross, which she recovered in Jerusalem nearly 2,000 years ago. Accompanying her is the young Emperor Constantine, who would go on to lead the Roman Empire toward the light of Christ. Here comes the Hermana Mayor, the host and organizer of the whole event. She carries a candle signifying her successful hosting of the event. Let this procession be a reminder that, like Reina Elena, we are all seekers of the cross. May we carry the light of faith in our hearts long after these flowers have faded. Thank you, and a blessed evening to everyone.